Hello my friends and enemies alike, hope you're as good as can be in these dark times. Imagine waking up one day, only to find strangers at your door. They claim you must leave your home immediately. This scenario raises a critical question. What is unlawful eviction? Unlawful eviction occurs when a landlord forces a tenant to leave without following the law. It violates tenant rights and can lead to serious legal consequences. Allow me to show you the latest Green Square Accord's dirty trick used against me, a disabled vulnerable adult, to evict me, of which they're fully aware of and care not one iota. Ruth Cook's relentless persecution of me and many other tenants that dare to speak out against the GSA way. Sorry, they're using the "We Thrive at Home Green Square Accord" propaganda this week, I believe. Still, it beats building better lives, I guess. Sorry, lives that were all subjected to and sewn into their company attire, which quickly had to be changed. The slogan "that is not the clothing." Now that's brand confidence right there. Oops, more money wasted on another Green Square Accord failed propaganda, hearts and mind campaign that no one believes except your upper echelon of management. Do you not have a privileged Oxford business degree lying around somewhere? Miss the thrifty, economical, frugal class that day, did we, Ruth Cook? I have the writ of eviction from the GSA way, listing the grounds for eviction, which should have been filed already with the court on the 28th of July 2025. That will be addressed in the next video. However, what you will see when the video of the visit from Green Square Accord operative is played together with the documents I am about to show you, I am confident you will be as shocked and disgusted as I was when I realized what Ruth Cook and her acolytes had in store for me. I cannot show you all the paperwork, but I can tell you loosely about it. Ground 10, some rent lawfully due from the tenant. Ground 11, persistently delayed paying rent that is lawfully due. I have a good defense for both of those, so I am not worried, quite the opposite in fact. Now ground 12 had me proper worried, I will admit, because I didn't understand what I had done, other than the refusal to pay the unlawful service charges without seeing any evidence of those costs attributed to this property, and I racked my brains and paperwork looking for what ground 12 relates to. The GSA writ of possession states, any obligation of the tenant other than the one related to the payment of rent has been broken or not performed. The Housing Act 1988, which Green Square Accord are relying upon in eviction court, clearly states that a full explanation is to be given why each ground is to be relied on. Not a single explanation provided for grounds 10, 11, or the even mentioning of the word service charges, not even for ground 12, which perplexed me at first, which will become clear and deliberate pattern by the end of this video that this has been a planned operation to mislead the court and cause me maximum distress to achieve this goal. Then this letter arrived from the GSA scheduling and compliance manager. I am so special, you see, I get the sincere manager personalized touch. Then for me it was a eureka moment, and now ground 12 makes perfect sense. Read those threatening words by Izzy Morehouse, quite an appropriate name for any tenant about to lose one. Oh, and notice the insulting RoboCop attitude that I have previously reported David Loon for as insulting and offensive. Link in description. And of course in the standard GSA way fashion completely ignored. Knowing this has pissed me off already, and I have previously filed a complaint against senior manager David Loon for using the very exact same words. Thank you for your cooperation. A line from an 80s movie, Cyborg, about a corrupt, greedy corporation being exposed and taken down for corruption by the very thing it created. How poetic, you couldn't make it up. Shame life is not the movies. For in the movie, the greedy, corrupt corporation loses. Pay close attention to the words used by Izzy Morehouse. Compliance officer failure to allow access is a breach of your tenancy agreement. Izzy Morehouse left out especially your tenancy agreement that we have failed to provide you, even after a subject access request, or even with this threatening letter. That's relying on the very tenancy you have failed to disclose to me. The landlord is required by law to perform a yearly gas check. 1, not 2. So why I get 2 to a property with no gas whatsoever? Note the completely different approaches for the same inspection. In the wording, not one threat from Corgi letter that arrived just after the Green Square Accord visit, with a full name and a personal number attached for me to call to arrange an appointment at my convenience. Very professional, nothing like the GSA Izzy Morehouse's approach. Now ask yourself the question, if Green Square Accord have their own gas engineers, why outsource to a third party? All my previous gas inspections were done by a third party and not once requested access, as it's very easy to identify that there is no gas here, as there is no gas meter, as Green Square Accord already knows. Have you noticed the pattern yet? The letter, the threatening wording, the RoboCop insult in the letter they know I already found offensive and react badly to and have filed a complaint about previously. The forced access they 100% they know they're never going to get without my CPN being present as a witness. And it gets worse, they formulated a plan out of all of this, then tried and failed to use it against me to achieve two objectives in order to validate ground 12 of the writ of possession. The first being refuse them entry to the property for a gas inspection that they fully well know has no gas pipes or fittings. That would be classed as breach of my tenancy and would validate ground 12 of the writ of possession. Green Slime Accord only need to win one ground to evict me, and winning any one of the grounds will suffice, perfectly timed, and just in time for the 28th of July for the case to be filed with the county court. The second and most disturbing and sick tactic conceived and implemented on Ruth Cook's watch was to use my condition against me, to get me to kick off and go ballistic on the engineer, which I would normally do, as they know I have no control over myself once I feel threatened. Green Slime Accord are very aware how I react when threatened. They have documents from me and my mental health team, as I have sent them all the videos, along with all the complaints filed and ignored. Green Square Accord calculated that I would react with vengeance, especially after being primed and provoked, then confronted with a guy from a company I regard as the enemy, dressed all in black, bearing no identification or company logos, demanding entry to my property without my CPN present, which is very dangerous for me and the engineer. After the ultimatum sent by Izzy Morehouse stating we're coming in or else approach, had I not become wise to their despicable plan and got my CPN on board after showing her what they intended to do to me in order to evict and silence me, I could easily now be in court, the police cells or hospital, both kinds, or even dead. Where is the risk assessment, and more importantly, who prepared it? That I will only get to see either after the ICO complaint that's being prepared or upon the judge's orders in court, no doubt. It took every inch of me not to react to what you're about to see, knowing what this visit's true insidious purpose was, which why I deliberately was non-confrontational and held my tongue, which I rarely do. Watch as the engineer switches from I would not go to the office and say you refuse me entry, to at the end you're basically not allowing me entry into the property, that's what you said, which I had to correct him and force him to say without my CPN present, which I had arranged myself to attend. And even after you hear the control center state, there is no need to go into the property, and then you can hear the gas engineer still pushing for entry to check the alarms I do not have for the gas that is not present. But no mention of the broken boiler I just told him about. For 8 weeks now I have had no hot water, no point calling it in. They just ignore me like they did last time in winter. They just ignored, mocked me and left me for 10 days in the freezing cold after just coming out of hospital after 2 weeks admitted. So I do not give them the satisfaction anymore. So what is this visit all about? This is about ground 12 of the Green Slime Accord possession order. Shame on you, Ruth Cook. Shame.
Gas engineer, who are you, please, mate?
Gas engineer from Green Square Accord.
Yeah, I've just had is it about those?
What's that, sorry?
Is it about those letters? Sorry to record you, it's like I've got big issues with Green Square Accord, you see. Okay,
but I think you need to take my approval before you record me, isn't it? If you've got an issue with them, I can understand, but
it's what it is the letter says there, so there's a bit of threats on the back of the letter, you see. So
what, sorry?
See on the back of the letter there's quite a few threats, you see, about court action. And what it is I don't let you in here unless my CPN's here. My CPN's not here, you see, so I've got to get some evidence in case you go back and say something that you shouldn't say.
That's fine.
That's all it is, mate. I'm sorry about recording you.
Yeah, all it is, it's a gas safety check. So
Yeah.
as a landlord, they've got a duty towards you to get a gas safety check done every year.
Yeah, I understand that. What it is, I've arranged for my CPN to come today to see at 11:30. So if you could come back then, she'll be here.
I can give the office a call and confirm it with them if I can return.
If you want to give the office a call and say to go through my CPN, that would be better. See what it is.
Who's the CPN?
I can't give her a name. They know at the office, like they're very aware of me. See what it is. I don't want the court action. You see, and you could go back and say that I haven't let you in when I can't let you in because I've got mental health issues and my CPN's not here. This is why I'm recording.
Okay.
No offence, like it's nothing against you personally.
Mental health issues?
Yeah. It's nothing against you personally, sir. I'm just covering my own back, you see. And so I need some kind of evidence in case you go back and say you wouldn't let me in, which is not the case.
No, I wouldn't say that, mate. I'd basically, if it's an issue where you can't let me in now, but you want to pre-arrange it with them.
I'll see what it is. They won't talk to me and they won't talk to my CPN. I've got a lot of different. I'm at court with him.
What's a CPN?
Community psychiatric nurse. And so I don't let anybody from your wretched company in this property because I've got nothing against you. It's like I've got big issues with your CEO, Ruth Cook. Do you know Ruth Cook is? No.
CEO of Green Square Court?
Yeah. Well, she knows who I am personally. But she don't know who you are, do you?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I've got a lot of problems with these, and she picks on me and bullies me and threatens me, intimidates me, sends me court action. So I can't allow you in here without my CPN because, well.
That's fine, mate.
So I'm not trying to be awkward or anything.
No, not a problem. But
so I've arranged it for my CPN to come today, but she's not coming till 11:30. You see.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. No problem.
What do you need to check today anyway? Is it just the boiler in that?
Yeah, have you got a boiler?
My boiler's been broke for over 7 weeks now. I've got no hot water or nothing.
Because you've got no gas meter, so there's no gas.
There's no gas here, but my boiler's been I can't even get my boiler. I've had no hot water for like 7 weeks, so I can't get nothing, no repairs done here, mate. This is why I'm recording you.
Okay.
And I'm very suspicious.
Have you reported it?
There's no point. They don't listen to me.
Yeah.
They won't listen to me. They won't listen. I'm at war with your company, like, if that makes sense. I've launched loads of complaints against them. You see, and Ruth Cook's like, she's like, she don't like me. That's your leader.
Hi, Ray. It's basically the gentleman cancelled it. He's got issues with Green Square Court. He's got mental health issues, and he's already advised us that no one's allowed in the property. Unless his CPN is present. The CPN is suicide.
She's coming at 11:30.
He's got mental health issues, but apparently she's. Did you say 11:30?
11:30 she's coming. If you could come back after then, that'd be great.
She's gonna be. How long is she gonna stay for?
About an hour and a half, so you're gonna have to be on time.
11:30.
She's coming at 11:30, so about 12 o'clock.
She's gonna be here for 11:30. She's gonna be here for about an hour or so. That is like ongoing issues with Green Square Court or something. He said there's supposed to be a note on your system. I don't allow anyone to talk to me as my psychiatric nurses here. Yeah, it's delayed for some reason. I don't know. It's happened a couple of times now. Yeah. So I've done the one for 24. 24 is the one I just rang you about earlier on, where the tenant said she's 4 months ago. Yeah. For which one? Oh, okay. I don't need to check the alarms or anything, no? No? Okay. Yeah. There's no meter, I've just checked that. Okay. Okay, that's fine. No problem. Thanks, bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so they're not aware that you basically you basically said that they're not allowed in the property.
I didn't say
Okay.
they're not allowed in the property. Is that what you just told them?
No, basically that's what you just said to me. You're not allowed.
I said they're not allowed. You're not. I'm not saying you. See, this is
Yeah,
what I've.
while your CPN's not here. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
you said,
that's
yeah?
what I've said. I didn't say that.
That's what I've
That's
confirmed.
where the letter here clearly
Yeah.
says failure to allow
That's what I've
access is a breach of the tenancy agreement.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
I'm
that's
not.
fine.
I'm not allowing you access. What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
you wouldn't speak
But at
to
this
me.
moment in time,
Yeah.
that's what you've said to me.
Yeah.
You're not allowing me because your CPN's not here.
It's
That's
not.
fine.
It's not the case that I'm not allowing you access.
Okay,
It's
that's
like
fine.
what it is. You won't arrange it with my CPN to come. I've had to arrange this myself, so she's
So
coming.
I don't need to come
Yeah.
back, okay? Because
Yeah.
you've got no gas appliances in the property.
Yeah.
I'll be taking a photo of the fact that you've got no gas meter in the
Yeah.
property.
Hi, mate.
And then I'll do a capped out DSR. If there's any issues, I'll contact you.
Yeah.
But the note that you said that day, you've already advised them wasn't on the system.
My CPN's got evidence. So what you're saying, there's nothing on the system from my CPN. Is that what you're confirming?
According to
Can you just give me Can you tell me who you are, please? Because you've got no identification, nothing, and you're driving a van.
My name's Ashraf Ahmed.
Thank
I
you.
work for Green Square Record,
Yeah.
and I'm a gas engineer.
That's not my meter.
Okay, that's fine. So I've told them anyway, so
Yeah.
they don't need to come into the property.
Okay.
And if there's any concerns you've got, you can contact them, like I said.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
See ya.